Good day, and thank you for coming to watch my channel today. Today we're going to talk about a runaway fantasy known as eat them over and over and over again until they die. The lesbian Dracula fantasy was dreamed up by East Timor to get away with murder at the expense of his entire family. And if you are dumb enough to be a married man or married woman on Plenty of Fish, then make sure your kids don't bust you on Plenty of Fish. You have 2 children, East Timor, on Plenty of Fish looking for you. And since you want your children to be arrested, Bangladesh, for child abduction, then make sure that you are not lying or trying to put the wool over our eyes, all because your delusional fantasies about lesbians and BDSM and incest hit my house. And since your black magician fantasy is only acted out on the internet, Pikachu, then make sure that your doctor, Hillbilly Hick, is not going to take your offspring away from you as tit for tat. You latched on to a contracting firm in the GTA. You latched on to a developer in the GTA to have the whole family be your fantasy, all because your family, dismally poor, latched on to a home computer. Do you know how it feels to be latched onto against your will and being followed around by 18 twin bears? If you would like to be thrown out of paradise by Adam Iniquity, then you are to stay away from Lilith, and you are to stay away from Samael, you are to stay away from the tree at the dock, you are to stay away from all of these people, or you'll be picked up and charged with murder, all because your Mai left you at the altar to get in good with the base. And you and your child bride, Togepi, will be got rid of by the tower of Presqu'île. Would you like to be sent home, riders on the storm? Then you are not to go into business with these people, or you'll be done alongside them. We're not going to allow a pederast to move in with us. We're not going to allow a baby murderer to move in with us. We're not going to allow a kidnapper to move in with us. We're not going to allow you to be our friend, all because you want to be crowned queen of Victoria's Secret while morbidly obese and on mother's milk. Mother's milk is the equivalent of mother's benefits. Please don't come to Canada to bother us about your dismal failure at the Palladium to secure a date with a dimwit on SSI. Repeat after me. You are not to follow these people around if you are married with a husband and kids, or with a wife and kids, or your account will be purged permanently, Pikachu, by Neuromancer. You're not to come to their house and play gothic drama. You're not to come to their house and pretend you're being stalked by them, all because your hillbilly Hick is obsessed with William Waltz, or your hillbilly Hick Maggie under your roof will be sued for his apartment building by Toby, Stacy, and Jamie. Would you like to lose your apartment building, Centurion? Then don't send an arsonist to the prom to be a dom named Ron Newitz. Have a nice day. Don't ever come back. And make sure that your little desperate housewife is not doctor shopping, looking for hillbilly heroin and morphine while on SSI. If you're on SSI, then do what they do. Opt out of family and get well. We are running from you guys because you want to take your Paul Bernardo and Carla Bernardo fantasy to our house. Love the 3 Marys. You are not to bring all your fantasies to the Middle East either. You're not to bring your fantasies to a synagogue. You're not to bring your fantasies to a nun's habit. And you're not to bring your fantasies, dope fiend, to my way. All because your ma, named Mary, ran out of money in Michigan to be a princess, based on Amidala. Grim, you are to get off the net. I mean it. Or you'll be drug dating with a dirty needle infected with Ebola. Love, Jason Alexander. If you touch my kids, Klingsor, then I'll break both your goddamn legs. I'm happily married to a blonde woman. Goodbye, saggy tits Hayden. Love, Jason. Until I found out that they didn't sag, and the creature was tripping balls named Bruce Stewart. You are not to work for Bruce Stewart or bring him girls to get pregnant by Bruce Stewart, or Maggie will sue you, Centurion, for instigating. Good luck, Kenmau. Good luck, Kenmau, with your twins. Goodbye.